Hi, it's Dr. Z. Welcome to Week 1 of Psych 266. This week we'll focus on providing an introduction and an orientation to this online course. This module is separated into 4 sections: Overview, Course Information, General Directions, and Assignments for this week. So let's get started. Every week, I want you to start with the overview because it provides a summary of your expectations for the week. By the end of this week, you'll be able to complete these learning objectives. For this week, I will provide you with an overview video. As an online course, this is the main way I keep in touch with the class throughout the semester. Please watch these weekly videos as I may share important hints, advice, and possibly extra credit for the week. Each week I will also provide a checklist that is a summary of the activities and assignments for the week. Former students have recommended printing the checklist and using it as a to-do list for the week. The checklist will be provided to you as a paper version to download here or in this table. So let's review course information. There are several pages that welcome you to the course, introduce me as your instructor, review online course expectations, and minimum technology requirements. Please read through these pages carefully because there will be questions on the orientation and syllabus quiz. The third section reviews the general directions for this course. This page explains how to create an introduction video of yourself to the class. This detailed handout will walk you through the whole process. I also recommend checking out the helpful hints box at the bottom of each page. This page explains how chapter quizzes and exams will be administered in this course. Respondus Lockdown Browser Plus Monitor is a custom browser that helps prevent cheating by locking down the testing environment in Canvas. Please review the process and procedures for using this software. We will be using the software this week for the syllabus and orientation quiz. This next page explains Nearpod lessons. In an online course, I will use Nearpod lessons to provide instruction on topics that I normally would have done in person. Nearpod lessons are due on Wednesdays at 11:59 p.m. and need to be completed before the weekly discussion board. Please review the general directions for online submission and grading. This page explains the weekly discussion boards. Discussion boards are used in place of the interaction you would have in a face-to-face course. Discussion boards consist of 2 parts: individual response and feedback. Individual responses will be due on Thursdays at 11:59 p.m. and feedback will be due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. Please review the details and grading of what is expected of discussion boards. This page explains the weekly chapter quizzes. Chapter quizzes ensure that you're keeping up with your reading and prepare you for the proctored exams. Chapter quizzes will require use of Respondus Lockdown Browser, but not Monitor. Chapter quizzes are due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. There are no makeups for quizzes not completed by the due date. This last page explains the weekly application papers. The purpose of application papers, or AP for short, are to apply what you're learning about psychological disorders to yourself and case studies. APs are due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. Late submissions are accepted on Tuesdays at 11:59 p.m. with a penalty deduction. Please review the details and grading of what is expected of application papers. The last section is assignments for this week. The first assignment this week is to complete the student contact info form to indicate first day attendance. Click on the link to be taken to the Google form. At the end of the student contact info form, there will be a completion page. There will be a 6-digit code posted on this completion page. Copy and paste this 6-digit code in the text entry box of this assignment to verify that you've completed the student contact info form and met the first day attendance requirement. The second assignment will be to create an introduction video of yourself. You will use Animoto to create this video, which is similar to the video that I posted of myself on the Meet Dr. Z page earlier in the module. Please follow the directions on this page and on the general directions on how to use Animoto. Your video will be shared as part of your discussion board this week. The third assignment this week will be the discussion board, Get to Know Your Classmates. The individual response should answer these questions in a minimum of 300 words and include the URL web link of your Animoto intro video. The individual response is due on Thursday, and feedback to 2 classmates is due on Sunday. Finally, the last assignment this week is the orientation syllabus quiz. This quiz will have questions from both the Concourse syllabus and the Week 1 Introduction and Orientation module on campus. This quiz requires the Respondus Lockdown browser plus Monitor software. Please do not wait until the end of the week to download the software. The quiz is open notes, so you can use the paper version of the syllabus during the quiz. I recommend printing out the syllabus and answering the questions on the last page of the syllabus to help with the quiz. And with that, my friends, you will have successfully completed the Week 1 module. The next module will open on Monday. I look forward to reading your awesome assignments this week.